Michelle from Perma Pastures Farm. Today we are doing a collaboration with Wanda from Crazy Days, and it's about women getting outside of their comfort zone and using equipment and doing things that we're not used to doing. So today we're going to be using a chainsaw to cut down this black locust. So go check out Wanda's channel, Crazy Days, and in the description there's going to be links to all of the other channels with women that are doing the same thing. We have a black locust here that blew down in one of the storms. So today I'm going to learn how to use a chainsaw. I've never operated one before, so Billy's going to show me. He's going to give me some instruction on it, and then I'm going to chop it up and so we can burn it with the rest of the brush in an area where the pigs have just cleared.
All right, Mom, are you scared?
Not scared, just a little nervous, just because it's just something I've never done before.
Do it all tough.
Really easy.
Ladies, I just want to take a little time to give you a little bit of encouragement. Our video didn't last as long as it. We had rain move in, so it was cut short. But I just want to tell you that I've struggled with self-confidence since as long as I can remember. When I graduated high school, I didn't think that I was smart enough to go to college, but I knew I had to get out of New York. I didn't want to be there. I wanted to see the world. So I joined the Army and I got an Army education. I eventually ended up going back to college and I got my 4-year degree. And then my degree was in environmental science. And then I graduated at the worst possible time. It was the 2008 economic crash. There were no jobs available. So I ended up working for ExxonMobil, which was it was the enemy in my opinion at that time. Long story short, I ended up using my GI Bill and I went to welding school. Billy, I was extremely apprehensive about it. We were in Texas at the time, but Billy thought that it would fill a need at the farm and he talked me into going. And there was a lot of anxiety about going because I knew there are certain areas where in the country where women doing things outside of the typical roles is not encouraged. And in that part of the country, it's not really encouraged for women to go to welding school. So there was a lot of apprehension, but I did it. The people there were very helpful, so there was really no need for my fear. So that was a big self-confidence builder. So today I still struggle every day. Probably one of the biggest things that I struggle with is getting in front of the camera and doing these videos. So the videos are just an example of things that Billy and William push me to do every day. And Wanda also has helped me get me outside of my comfort zone and do these videos. So to Billy and to William and to Wanda, I am very thankful. I'm also very thankful to people like my grandmother and my aunts. I have examples of very strong women in my life. My grandparents and my mom's side of the family had a dairy farm growing up, And if you know anything about dairy, it is not an easy life. But the women in my family were not confined to roles in the kitchen. They were expected to do all of that plus do whatever was needed on the farm. So I'm very thankful to them for the strong role models that they provided. My mom has also been a great source of inspiration for me also. My dad passed away at a young age, so my mom has had to figure out how to do a lot of stuff on her own. She bought a house that needed work and she has rehabbed it, and that was a very uncomfortable, scary thing for her, but she did it. And I'm very proud of her and very thankful to have her as a role model. Just to wrap this up, I just want to encourage all the women out there. Whatever is outside of your comfort zone, do it. Find whatever resource you need to. If there's some men in your church and you want to learn something, ask them. I guarantee you they will be overjoyed to help you learn something. Whatever way you have to learn it, if it's through YouTube, there's some things that I've learned on YouTube I wouldn't have learned any other way, but I just kept watching the videos until I finally got it. And if there's something you want to learn that we can help you with, I would be happy to help any of the women out there in any way possible. Just leave a comment in the comment section and we will help out in any way possible. Well, I just want to say thank you again to Miss Wanda over at Crazy Days for pushing me outside of my comfort zone to do this video. Go check out her YouTube channel, Crazy Days. There will be links in the description to all the other women that are running equipment and doing things that they might be a little bit afraid of. All right, so remember, if you need comfrey, we have some for sale. If you need the world's best deer repellent, we have bone sauce available for sale at the website. We have Sow the Land's chicken processing information linked down below. If you need an EMP shield, that's also linked. And if you're looking for a freeze dryer, we have the Harvest Right freeze dryer linked down below also. Thanks for watching.